tell you this story. And I think it's a remarkable story, but it is so perfect to hear.
Because it touches everyone. So here's my story. I'm the minister here at the Spiritual Center for Positive Living in Cameron Park.
This gal's attending the center quite often. Her name's Heidi. And we got to talking one day, and I found out that one of her dearest and closest friends actually happens to be one of the dearest and closest friends of Wayne Dyer. And it just kind of planted like a seed in my neurology, right? In the fertile bed right there in the garden of my head. And I just let it sit there. One day, though, it came forth so vividly and said to me, talk to her about bringing Wayne. Talk to her about bringing Wayne here to El Dorado County, to Sacramento County. And I thought, well, that's kind of a big thing to ask somebody to play the Wayne card with their dear friend, right? And I listened to the voice and I said, okay, no matter what my ego thinks about this, I'm just going to say yes. And so I said yes, and I gave her that call, and she gave her friend that call. And then I was put on assignment. All right, write a letter about what the whole deal is, why you want Wayne to come, and send me a personal email. And so I did that. And then it went all the way to his agent, and she said, okay, I will present something to Wayne. So write it personally to Wayne and create a video that's especially for him. So we came here to SCPL. We did the most amazing video. And it was so cool. And I wrote a letter. And this is what it talked about to Wayne Dyer. I said, you know what? This is a special place. This is a center that it's not a center of dabblers, people that just kind of come on Sunday. This is a place of people who dive deep. Real life people who want to change their lives. And Wayne, if you would only come, how much this would mean not only to these people, but this small community. You know, we're not a San Jose, we're not a San Diego, we're not a LA, but we are the small spiritual centers in this area. We represent all the spiritual centers that are small like us, that are medium-sized, or in our minds, huge, right? And it would say that we are validated by Wayne Dyer, who sees who we are and acknowledges that we are doing this work to change this world together. And his amazing story, you know, Wayne's story, he was adopted, he was a regular guy, he worked his way up, he became a professor in a university, and then a spiritual, his teachings just began to take hold of him. And he's been doing PBS and writing books and all of this. How many lives do you think he's changed? I mean, can you even fathom this? And so, all that being said, that was what the letter was about. It was about, thank you, Wayne, and it was like, come on, do this, and what it's going to say to a community like this. And then I started really dreaming, and I thought, yes, and what if also something like this, an event like this, reaches out to all the spiritual centers in this area, and that ministers say yes to sponsoring the event, and I'm up there on the stage at the Harris Center, and I'm saying, yes, the Sacramento so-and-so spiritual center, stand up and be counted. And we are able to show all the work that's going on in our area, all these spiritual centers. Do you get this? Yeah. This is so important, and that's what happened from one yes. And so Wayne Dyer is coming. He said yes. He had all these different possibilities laid out in front of him, and he prayed, and he decided he wanted to come here as his one thing that he's doing this year, other than the big I Could Do It events. Why in the world did he choose us? Well, we're here to find out, aren't we? And we're going to know. And the closer it gets to October 21st, 2014, and as the numbers grow at the Harris Center, we're going to know exactly how our faith and our saying yes and our enthusiasm that touched him, how that is going to have a ripple effect not only on our center, but all the centers in this area
and the world.